Hi everyone, and welcome back to another video. No cats in the office, but then I find this thing. So she's gonna be my little helper today. Thank you. Oh, that was big thunder. Thank you, Lily. Now she got scared away. So today I'm gonna show you everything that I have crocheted for my fall markets. I have been busy crocheting away and I've got some stock built up. So I'm going to share what I've made and how much I sell them for. Now, this is what sells at my market. I value my time. My prices are not too low. It may not be the same in your area, but for me, this is what I sell them for and people are willing to buy them. So I'm going to start out today with this cow, and I will have the links for the patterns in the description. I've got two of these cows. I've got a white one and I've got this is burnout blanket. It's called typewriter. So I've got these two and I've got two more almost done that are this same colors. And I sell these for $20. Most of this is made out of the burnout blanket, and this is the first time I've ordered it, and it's come in that really soft burnout blanket. I'm very excited about the change. The rest of the stuff that I have in my stock is that really firm, thick, and it's not as soft. The only thing that is not burnout blanket on this is going to be the horns, which is out of the, what's the Michaels brand? Words are hard. It's out of the, not Chenille Home Slim, it's the other one. Sweet Snuggles Light. Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm a teacher and I go back to school this week, so my brain has been focused otherwhere. Like I said, words are hard, but I don't see kids until tomorrow, so we're getting this video in. So 2 cows, 2 more on the way. Okay, next up we have these gorgeous fur scrunchies, and I've got several of these, some not even shown. They take about 3 minutes to make, and they're made out of the Hobby Lobby fur, and I sell these for $5 or not 4 for $8, $5 or 2 for $8. Okay, and I haven't sold any yet, but it's been really hot, so we shall see how these go in the fall. Now I've got 3 markets that go boom, boom, boom in September. And so I need to have this stock ready. And I have been preparing this stock since January. Now I've sold a lot of it. I have been preparing. So next up, I really put my Addy machine to work. I made some gorgeous beanies, and I'm going to show some of those right here. We've got these beautiful beanies in these different variegated colors. And then if you open them up, I lined them with a neutral color, just made out of acrylic yarn. We got some more here, variegated. This one's more of a tweed look to it. Then I get a little crazy. This one was fun. I think this was a clearance yarn at Hobby Lobby. And then I'm doing 3 main colors. One is a gray, an off-white, and then I've got a pink. I thought I had some pink made, and I do somewhere, but this is life right now. I'm totally unorganized, and we're looking at moving next month, so life, right? These are the whips that I have in my hats. Some different variegated colors. They just need the palms sewn on them, and then my pretty bright beanies here, and then another one of these zebra ones. And this one's gonna have a bright pink palm. How fun is that? Okay, so those are the winter hats that I have made. next up, I'm going to show you one that I haven't made yet or shown you before. And this is a billy goat. How cute is he? So he's got his little old man beard here, his little horns. I have one completely made. And then I have one that just needs his horns and his beard put on. So I'll have two of these. Oh, I didn't tell you how much the beanies were. I'm going back and forth on the beanies because it doesn't take much. Material cost is low, but then I'm like, the Addy was $250, so I'm trying to incorporate that into the price. So I'm thinking beanies, 20, anywhere between $20 and $25 is where I'm leaning. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out. So this guy, haven't quite decided on his price. I'm thinking 30. He might be 30. He's a good size. So I've got almost two of those done. Okay, next up, finished this guy yesterday. Isn't he so sweet and cute? So we called him Petey the giraffe. You might have found him on Instagram. He's got his little tail back here. And then I decided that I want it to be for a baby, so I embroidered his eyes on. And he's really tall, like bigger than my head. He's made out of the burlap blanket, and he's really soft. So I'm thinking this guy's gonna be 45. He's pretty big. Okay, next up, we have these guys. You've seen my snakes before, made out of the Sweet Snuggles Light. Comes quicker to you the second time you say it, so that was right on the brain. Snakes are 15, and it looks like I have two of these. I might have two more in a different box. We'll find out as we go through the video. And then I've got these cute little guys. I've got a total of 3 of these. And these little terracotta pots, they came off of Amazon, and they're probably about 30 cents total when I buy them in bulk. I bought them a total of 72 of them. I've had 2 of them break so far. I mean, my booth attracts a lot of kids, and kids have sticky finger, well, not like sticky fingers because that means they're stealing it, but like they've got fingers that aren't coordinated, and these tend to break. But I've incorporated that into the price, and I sell these for $10. Quick make, super cute. People love the twisted cactus. Got 3 of those. And I used to sell a lot of those, and they're kind of slowing down, so I don't make as many of those anymore. And it is fall, so I've got my pumpkins. These are leftover from last year. I sell these for $6 each, and this one I think is just an acrylic yarn. This one might have a different fiber in it, but it is has more of a halo on it. And I'm going to be making more pumpkins, probably bigger, but this is what I have left over from last year's sales. And then if you've watched my market vlogs, you've seen my new setup for my farmer's market, like my fruit stand. I've got a lemon, and then the orange is my own pattern. I didn't follow anything for that, so I won't have a link for it, but he's pretty cute. He's smiling. The corn is a modified pattern. I got this from the Crochet Cafe. That's what it's called. And it's a bigger corn. I just modified it so it would be smaller so it could fit easily into my farmer's market little spots. And I have a blueberry. I have 2 strawberries. And I'm going to be making more of these. I sold out of eggplants. I need to make more eggplants. I need to make more corn. People love the corn. Blueberries. You know, I've sold at least one of everything. Actually, I haven't sold any of the bright strawberries. When I would sell just these dark ones, people love them. So I don't know. Maybe it's a seasonal thing. But I will be making more fruits and vegetables. Pigs. I think I've got like 10 of these. Quick to make. Love the pigs. Oh, fruits and vegetables. Sorry. Brain not working. I sell these for $12 each or 2 for $20. Because I would sell them for $10, but you sell more when you sell 2 of them at a time. So 2 for $20. Now the pigs. Pigs I sell for $10. They don't take up much supplies and it's a very quick make. And I do sell a lot of these. The pigs are pretty cute. People love pigs, especially if they have their own and they're like, oh, pig, you know, that's Oinky. Or whatever they name their, I don't know, we don't have pigs, but we will have sheep. So that'll be an exciting adventure. Now the bees come in 4 sizes. When I find the large size, I'll show you. My extra large bee is made out of the Sweet Snuggles, and this one is $35. The extra large, no. Yeah, the large bee is $25. This one is a medium bee. He is $15. Made out of the Parfait chenille. And then the little guy is made out of acrylic. I think I'm going to stop the acrylic ones and just make small small burnout blanket ones. These just take a long time to make and I can only get about $8 out of them. So those are my different size bees. And then I still got these guys. I got a bigger whale, which is $20. And then my smaller whale, or my medium whale, which is $15. I have 2 of these and just 1 of these. They're left over. You've probably seen them before, but I have those. How many of these do I have? I have 4 left of these. So I made a bunch of these and I only have 4 left. So I do need to make more of these because these are a real crowd pleaser. People love buying these. It's made out of the burnout blanket. I'm falling more in love with that burnout blanket. And sometimes I like him up like this. Sometimes I like him down. Either way, he's squishy and fun and really cute. Love him. And then a story with this guy, my Triceratops. He's made out of the Sweet Snuggles Light. And I had this in a basket from Dollar Tree that I spray painted gold. And I had them stored in there, and then I had them put in my storage unit. And apparently in the heat, the paint comes off and sticks to the yarn. So I lost several of these Triceratops due to gold paint. I just couldn't save them. But I still have this guy, so I need to make more of the Triceratops. I sell him for $10. He's a pretty quick make and a very big crowd pleaser. I have 2 of these made. These were some of my original, actually, this is the first pattern I ever made in amigurumi. And while I was making it, a kid came up to me and he said, "How much for that?" And I was like, I don't know, $8. And he's like, "Sold." And so he just sat there and watched me finish this turtle. And he's like, "This is the best thing ever." Well, he's worth more than $8 now because I did not realize how much time he took to make. The small one I do sell for $12. And some people are like, oh, $12. That's okay. They don't understand how much time was put into making this cute little guy. So I only have 2 of these made because I'm trying to gear towards the bigger turtles and trying to get those sold because people are more willing to buy the bigger turtle. Then I got one of these guys. I've got Frankie. He sells for $35. He's made out of the burlap blanket, the old stuff, so he's not as soft, but he's still pretty soft. And then I've got, I believe, 3 of these gummy bears in different colors, and I will sell one of these every so often. Not very, which makes me really sad because I thought they were adorable. I sell them for $20. They're made out of the burlap blanket. They don't even have safety eyes in them. They're safe to give to kids. And I just was hoping I'd sell more of these because I kind of liked making them. But I've got 3 of those. How many big turtles? Ooh, I got a lot of these guys. I got like 8 of these. So this is the same turtle pattern. He's just made out of the chenille home slim. And he kind of flops and he kind of hugs. So super cute. And he sells for $25. So here were the colors that I mentioned earlier. These are going to be my basic colors for my hats. We've got my cream, the gray, and then the mauve color. So these are the basic ones because people tend to like the neutral colors because they go with more things. It's totally understandable, even though the other bright and variegated colors are fun to make. I will have a bunch of these, and the goal is to have coordinating fingerless gloves that go along with the hats. Oh, so next up, you probably have seen these everywhere. The little chickens that are super quick to make up, and they're just super cute. They look old-fashioned. I've got a typewriter one. I've got just a plain white. And then this was it's a Hobby Lobby yarn that was on clearance. And as I was working through these, some of these kind of look green, not on this chicken, but on some of my other ones, like the inside yarn had a green tint to it. It was so weird and gross that I had to cut a lot of it out. But when it's $2 for a big giant skein, you're like, oh, okay, I get it why it was on clearance, and it's pretty cute. I like this color. The chickens, I can't tell you how many I have. It looks like I've got about 10 of them. These are going to be $15. That's right, because I had other chickens that I was selling for $15, but then I changed patterns because this one's a lot easier and makes up quicker, and I can make more of them. So I've got 10 of those in different colors. One day I was just trying out different patterns, and I decided, why not make a football? So this is made out of the home chenille home slim, whichever it is. And it's a football. You can throw it in the house. Probably won't break anything. No guarantee though, because you know, if the kid has a strong arm on them, or if your kid is your husband, could easily break something. I just got one of them. Oh, how much am I going to sell this for? I don't know. 12. We're deciding right now. This is going to be a $12 item. Okay, then I have 2 candy corn. I made 2 of these last year. Both of them sold, and we're just going to go ahead and keep them at $20. Super quick to make, super cute, made out of the burlap blanket. Love it. Okay, this one's so cute. I love it so much. I don't know what else to say about it, so I'll just show you. It's a sleeping dinosaur, and he like lays flat. He's got his little closed eyelids because he's sleeping, so he's baby safe, and just gorgeous. He's made out of the Sweet Snuggles light, and he just makes me want to go to sleep. This dinosaur is probably going to be $45, and I only have one of him. Okay, I did have a helper, and he was handing me all of this stuff, but then he got a phone call and he left. So, hold on. Okay, so I've got these leggy froggies, and I thought I made a whole bunch of green ones, but I apparently can't find them, and they're probably somewhere in my craft room, but who knows. Hopefully I find them before the markets. And I've got about 16 of these made, and I sell them for $10. They've kind of been a slow sell for me lately, so we'll see how the fall goes. People buy more in the fall. Here is that large bee I was talking about. It's made out of the Bernat blanket, and he is $25. Okay, then I've got 3 of these medium octopus. Got a couple different colors. And their little tentacles dangle. And these sell for $20. So I got 3 of those. I have 1 iguana. And this one's gonna be $40, made out of the Sweet Snuggles light. Just one of him. Okay, next up I have this longhorn made out of the terracotta color. Words are hard. In the Chenille Home Slim. And this is Java on the ends. And I am selling him. Don't you love his hair? I love his hair. Kind of reminds me of Mahomes. I mean, that's something that you have to know about in Kansas City. So my longhorn is $50. I have 1 of him. And based off of the same pattern, I've got this unicorn, and it's got the curly hair in the back. And I just modified the longhorn pattern to make it a unicorn pattern. It takes me a little bit longer to do the hair. So this one is $55, and I only have 1 of the unicorn. Also made in the Michaels brand. While on unicorns, let's go ahead and talk about the small one that I do have. It's got a tail and mane, and I sell this one for $25. This one is a modified off of the cow pattern that I showed you in the beginning. And then I only have 2 of these guys left. It is a pattern that, it's a loaf pattern that I found on Ribbler. And I don't think I can link Ribbler patterns. I've tried before, so this won't be in there. But if you go on Ribbler, just look up Loaf Cat, and I just made it, I think, a little bit smaller, so I didn't put as many stitches in it. But I sell the cats for $12. This one is a Bernat blanket, and this is that special yarn that I said sometimes turns green. I don't know if you can kind of see, like, it's not going to show up on camera. It totally looks normal. But in the right light, there's like a green tint to it. But it's going to be okay. It still looks like a cat. And then I have these axolotls. This pattern is also on Ribbler. So if you just look up axolotl on Ribbler, then you can find this guy. It is a low sew pattern. You just have to sew on the gills and the tail. And I make this in rainbow colors. I have 1 yellow one done, but I've got 2 in each color. The bodies are done. I just have to sew on the gills and embroider the mouth. So I will have 10 of these because I make it in pink, yellow, green, blue, and purple. These are a good seller. I sell them for 15. Then I have this pushing cat for $45. He's got this cute little side tail, and these are sewn on stripes. And then this is loose yarn that is just weaved in across. Super cute. He could be holding something. I just didn't know what I wanted him to hold. So that just never got done. Maybe an ice cream cone. Kids can decide what they want to put on him. So pushing. And then I've got this dragon. Cute dragon. He is, let's see, 45. Hopefully Halloween's coming up and people like dragons. He is made out of the Sweet Snuggles light in that purple. This is the same color I use for my eggplant. So it's a nice purple color. And lastly, everything that I have made. It is not completed, but I worked really hard on these and I do want to show you because it's going to take me a long time to complete and they're just too cute not to share. One moment. Okay, maybe I'm in play mode, but I've got a hobby horse, and the reason it's not done is its hair does need to be sewn into it, and I do need to attach the reins. And then I've got this gorgeous unicorn. The hair needs to be sewn on and attach the reins. But aren't they adorable? So cute. I mean, if I was a little girl, I'd want one, pretty sure. So I'm thinking these are going to be $65. Yeah, 65. So I've got two that are almost done. One where the horse is on the stick. Well, actually it's a unicorn, it's a white unicorn. The hair just needs to be attached. It actually needs to be pinned on and attached. So these are almost done. That's why I wanted to show you how cute they are. That is everything that I crocheted for my fall markets. I still have 3.5 weeks before my first one. So everything that I said that I wanted to get done in this video is going to get done. Probably. If school doesn't take too much of my time. Which it might. Because after teaching middle school, I just come home exhausted. Some of you can relate, probably. So, everything's gonna get done, and they're really big shows. Last year I made 1,000 at one of them, so I just wanted to come in prepared and have enough stock to make it worth my while. I hope you all are preparing for your shows as well, and I'd love to hear what your bestseller is. And I will update you once it gets closer to the market and take you along to each one of them so you can see how fabulous fall markets are. So if you like this video, please give it a nice big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you next time.